Hello everyone, this is Mr. Cash again. Today's topic is a small topic and information that I would love everybody to know. It's about ear infection in children, middle ear infection, otitis media. This is a very important thing to know, especially if you have if you are an adult, you have kids, nieces, or whatever you have. This is a very dangerous ear infection. It doesn't sound that it's dangerous, but it is very dangerous, because the problem with it is it can go bad and it can even lead to death. This is what I was reading on this anatomy and physiology book that I used in school, and I take chapter by chapter, and this chapter is actually chapter 16, sense organs. And this is where I found this very valuable info about the ear, and I would like to share it with everyone. So if you go to this page here, which is page 594, and it has a clinical application, deeper insight 16.2. Middle ear infection. Otitis media, middle ear infection, is common in children because their auditory tube are relatively short and horizontal. So the tubes are short and horizontal, so this is why they get the ear infections. Middle ear infection, most common in children. They allow upper respiratory infections to spread easily from the throat to the tympanic cavity and mastoidal air cells. Fluid accumulates in the cavity and produces pressure, pain, and impaired hearing. If otitis media goes untreated, and this is the key here, if it goes untreated, if you don't treat your child middle ear infection, this is what can happen. It may spread from the mastoidal air cells and cause meningitis. So this is very, very dangerous here. A potentially deadly infection. Seeing deeper insight in 14.1. Page 15. Chronic otitis media can also cause fusion of the middle ear bones and result in hearing loss. So your child, if they don't die, they can have hearing loss. It is sometimes necessary to drain fluid from the tympanic cavity by lancing the tympanic membrane and inserting a tiny drainage tube, a procedure called tympanostomy. The tube, which is eventually slaughtered out of the ear, relieves the pressure and permits the infection to heal. So I'm sharing this is so that way you can take this middle ear infection in children seriously. If your child have a middle ear infection, or somebody that you know, please let them go to the doctor and try to treat it as soon as possible, because it is very dangerous, as you can see what I read here on this anatomy and physiology book. And this is a clinical application, okay? And to prove this to you, not to prove it, but to make it easier for you to understand why they get it, it's easier for children to have it. I found a very interesting picture on the internet, and I would love to show you right here. This is the main reason, is if you can see here, if you will see here, the eustachian tube, right? And the eustachian tube is shorter and more horizontal in children, making it easier for bacteria from the throat to travel into this space and cause infection. So you can see here the child, his is more horizontal where it goes to his throat, right here. As this is for an adult, you see it's not so much the same as horizontal. It's almost vertical, like a 90-degree angle, but it's not really a horizontal. So in adults, it's not common to have middle ear infections as compared to children. So it is very important to treat this type of infection. Okay, this is what I love to share, and I hope everybody learned from this. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you out there, and I will be uploading more videos. Please comment if you have any questions, and forgive me if I made a mistake. Thank you so much, and best to all of you out there.